yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm blowing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Play!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now it's Stroud. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that
incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Under. 18. What's that, boys? Good.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. But fortune on the Texan side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football.
South. Good.
Stroud going to go on 4th down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here we go. Nice.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Gives him on the end route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. All in left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans have it first.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Looking quickly here. First down, Stroud. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This is our last play of the quarter.
All right.
The give now to Benson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the air, Stroud. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Line up the design keeper. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by big Logan Hall. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to throw down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
65 Tennessee. Let's go now.
Motioning left is their running back.
76.
First and 10 here. Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Benson on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 50.
Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tony. Here we go. Right.
On play action, here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Stroud from the pistol. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small. You could not find a completion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all of his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
Ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
60 Eagles. Come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. On second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
19 tight.
First down throw here for Ward. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead.
The kicker on for the extra
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Shotgun now, first round. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. He's out of the clear. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Tried to throw on 1st down. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short game. That's good for a couple of yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. So that brings up 2nd down.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. 19.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. Gets him the first past the 35.
even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
They'll run here on first down. Again, he's got room. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans push their lead to 18.
Texans 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
18. What's that?
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent.
18. What's that? Hey. Robin.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here's the one back on the handoff. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd
Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
All right.
Pitching it out to Benson. He's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud now on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
A pickup of 2.
Here's Stroud.
2nd and 4.
Dumped off to his running back. He's hand-driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here we go.
The Texans will line
Here's
up
Stroud throwing for it.
conversion.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Texans 18.
All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Miami's Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Handoff now and a gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Under. Look the hot.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Working quickly here. First down throw by Stroud. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do...
He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
35. Texans 25. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warrior 70, come on, set!
On the gun, it's Ward. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Still has some space inside the 35. Here he goes again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Going to the ground again on Burst. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
18.
One's going to throw it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Working quickly here.
At the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
No.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He's going to get this up to about the 28. So very close to picking up that 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time right. Going deep down the near sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They'll run it from the gun. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans close to picking up their 5th win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
65.
Back to the well again. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Connects on the crosser. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Another carry for him. There he goes again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And now right there's the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay,
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Go! 70 Lions.
They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.